at here in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams
gotta be right now all the time.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First carry now. This is Johnson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the team. Bill.
Over the middle, complete. That's Fox. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. On first down, right back to Lindsay. Gets past one man. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Despite the blitz,
Duke Johnson got hurt for me last year.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsay. And that'll move him
that was the weakest jump move ever,
takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
That was the gayest shit ever.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force
we got Queen from LSU
to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there.
I got it. Yeah, y'all got a good pick in him.
Is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off.
You got to think about it, though. You can't coach speed.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Set, ready?
Yeah, y'all list that.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back.
Man, they just cheated the fuck out of me with that.
Quarterback's been getting hit a lot.
Illegal man downfield. What the fuck? I ain't run no damn screen.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, I mean, shit, look at the team you got. The fuck? You can't help but to be annoyed by that.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Bro, I get the same thing all the time, bro. Your whole team piped up.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Switch. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run here with Lindsey. Get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I should have known it was going to make me do that stumble shit.
Dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's put that team on the clock. Watch twins. Watch. Hey, high 7. Watch the safety. 5.
Back to throw here. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. From the 17, block. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got a man complete. There he goes right side. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
You accepted the penalty. Yeah.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. Room to run past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. This pass into the hands of the running back, Tom Gurley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Rock it.
Lock now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lock. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Screenplay, Johnson. And he is going to lose
that whole team piped up.
And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That's a block in the back.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? There's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Lock going to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Protein spill. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. It's Hill. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. On first down, it's Gurley. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. I call it no gain there.
Yeah, because
first down play.
He actually turned around because he
but even with that
wrong
completion,
hand.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
50, Mike, 50. Watch the pass.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Watch the area.
Score.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Hey, Echo. On the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. Finding room inside the 40. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out.
You got the win?
Away right there. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
This will be taken very short. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 9 now. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Set. 60-yard. Blue draw quarter.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fox. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Chewing up big yardage.
He ain't fast at all.
Gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Fox. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby.
Their mobile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after.
It's not an option, though.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Oh, it's not blowing in either direction. It's just got that east and west.
After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken short. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Come on, please.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think will help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Way to sneak him in now, boy.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That won't happen again, though.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this home crowd, they're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Had to come back to that ball, so when we pick.
Go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Now Locke. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them.
Oh, shit!
Get that one complete to counter. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
30 base. There we go.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. That is not going to be any help as they dump
he ain't no
behind the
motherfucking
line of
fullback.
scrimmage. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration.
Good game as always, boy.
They haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, well, we got to go for it because
we understand that.
We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
60 outlaw.
Catch the ball, boy.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bengals drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our season.